mean dances going on right here with the Dunk Master Ivern.
Yep.
It looks like he took E at level 1, so not going to have the bush mobility, but of course on Howling Abyss, you get that anyways.
Well. And gets caps the shield, so he actually blocks some of the damage. My best thing about emote spamming actually is that there's no cooldown on it when playing teamfight tactics. You can just like spam like your ranked icon. You don't quite have that here, but they are still spamming the dance emotes, which is good. Another jump, good shield, big damage. But really good trade back, Caps at 5 health. Flash Q could kill him. Flash
does have barrier, there's
yeah.
on Wonder as well, so they're playing with fire, but you have to go with this duo G2. It's no CS win condition, it's all about the all-ins, but I'm surprised to see Cap sticking around here.
Oh, look at that sidestep, he went left.
What a player.
Yeah.
Best in the West.
He did move kind of west in that regard. Okay, there's a W, good shield. What mechanics by Wonder blocked all of that damage?
This is rough for G2. They lost to level 2, and now it's double range versus double melee, so they're just going to get pushed in under the tower.
Excuse me, Wonder can walk into the brush and become ranged.
Yeah, he can also make a bush.
And become ranged.
Level 2.
Yeah. So it's not really color caster. It's 1.5 melee.
He's technically melee.
Only right now, though.
Like, even Rengar, he's basically ranged when he has a bush.
That's much more of a stretch. I'm not sure I agree with you on that one. Oh, look at this. He's in the brush. Can he auto-attack? Did he learn W? He probably didn't. He might have learned... No, of course he did, because he put the brush down.
This is just minion simulator. Look at this wave building. How many
Look at this mechanic
what is going on?
From the LCS players. 21 CS to 8. This is like sneaky and lane all over again.
Is that reversed?
Yes. Well, it's TL against people, so...
Okay, okay.
Okay, he's jumping another brush, getting some last hits. That's a lot of shields. Presses W. Oh, he hit the wrong thing. He's losing both. Okay, they got 17 there.
See, I thought this was going to be exciting, and now
it is!
G2 with no HP.
NA is winning. It's exciting. We don't do this very often.
Yeah.
Woo!
And the crowd goes wild.
As long as there's at least 2 of them. All right. Puts up the backboard.
Okay, so G2, they want to reset, come back with some items, then force all in. But it's really hard because TL both have flashes. So you have to fully commit and get those burnt, and then maybe you can look after that, but...
Wow, what a shot. Have you ever made that was wonderful? Well, I might as well... Oh no, he's raided! He's taking damage from the cat! Exhaust! They're stunning him! They're doing so much damage, it begs to run! But the brush is there! He's ignited! He stabbed him! The turret's helping! But the shield is there! First blood! Will he get traded back? He gets to the shield! Jensen land the skill shot! And he
constant shields from Ivern.
Oh, can they kill Wonder? Get the slow? That's it. Oh, the minion! That minion was so good! And Caps, he's gonna do the damage. Oh. That's the root. That's so much damage! Impact's not stunned, the minion's in the way! Impact run! Impact run! What? Impact go! North America! We win the 4 fun modes! There we go, Shyvana blocked in. So where is everything going? Obviously, Yuumi support.
It's Shyvana top lane. It's Shyvana top lane, Evelyn jungle, and then
198 gold shared so far. Nice stun right there, big damage towards Perks as Jankos is around the wing, and this could be a slow into the attempted charm. Here comes TF as well, 4v2 in the bot lane, flash, but Devil's gonna take so much damage. First blood, execution. Now the TP's coming in on the other side of the round, but so is Shyvana. Wonder stunned up, but this fight gonna be difficult. Lee Sin coming in as well. It's a 5v5 after that Warden death. Wonder low on health, Corey today pushed away. 50 does find 1 kill and walks right back out. 4v4 under the turret, big damage on the Jensen, has to flash away, just barely stays alive. Slowed out by Evelyn, hit by the turret as well. The jungler as well.
Impact is in a whole lot of trouble here. He's trying to get some damage down onto Wonder, but it's 3 versus 1.
Aftershock is down, so it's going to be full damage now onto Impact. Going to find a stun, but jumps right back away. The flash in for the charm. So much damage is found, and Caps finds the kill.
Really nicely towards this mid lane. They may want to fight.
They find the stun onto the back line. Caps forces the flash away. Look for the stun now onto the Shyvana. Decent damage there. A knockup comes in. There's the flash out. Turret's going to go down, but
the mid lane tower solo plates more first in the bottom lane to 2 and Jensen.
Oh, that is damage. Assassin.
3k gold lead should only get bigger if G2 can continue to find these picks.
They're going to find a stun and a double lift. Yuumi over the top as well, and not going to be dying just yet as they look for the re-engage. They're going to find another slow. Both card is up, and this is now a 3v1 onto Caps with Mickey trying to help as well. Hoping to find a next stun. Nice Q, flash going to land. They're going to get the follow through. Caps will drop. But what else is going to happen alongside this one? As Jensen finds one kill, looking to chase down Jankos, he's going to get away.
Nice response there from Team Liquid. They should look to secure the Drake and the mid lane turret on top of that as well. If they can do that, they put themselves in a much better position to approach into this mid game.
And as the Drake does indeed fall, that is picked up, Mount Drake will help with those sieges you're talking about there. Perks on a ward, doesn't know it, but easily able to go away. Now there's the jump over. Oh, the ult dodges some. Back over the wall, but chase down. Xmithie held the Q the whole time. A nice kill for Team Liquid.
Trying to make the montage plays there, but Team Liquid find the kill. Perks sitting on
In the playtest bit playing AP Shyvana like a couple years ago.
Oh, that was actually me.
Yeah, I watched you play AP Shyvana. Yeah, I literally watched you play this champion before. That's a kill for Jensen and Perks. All right, Team Liquid at least showing signs of life. And they have knocked down Perks 0, 2, and 1. Big damage coming across just in case the Terracote comes down as they 4v3. Caps will indeed die, and Team Liquid starting to turn on in the mid game.
Yeah, TL are doing exactly what they need to do. Forget about the side lanes, just group up and force fights. You have so much CC, especially with the Shyvana, but you have to be careful when you're by yourself. Jankos is looking for pick.
Oh, that's Jankos, and it's Vicky to the side, trying to battle with the Yumi, but he's rooted in place. Big damage out of Evelyn, and down goes Xmithie. Good pickup there. Down to the mid lane. Here we go one more time. A big slow and a core JJ. Damage on a double lift. Oh my gosh, that is the burst. But Core's running out of health. Very tanky. The Terrapin still getting bursted down, and Jankos grabs his 4th kill, carrying the team on his Evelyn game.
Yeah, the full dragon, he does so much damage.
Oh my word. Ow!
Another one for Wonder, and whew. There's also a Seraphs on double lift, so if you're getting worried, oh, Jensen should be.
Jensen Jankos, and keep in mind, he's very low. He's almost dead to just the Eve ultimate, but now coming down to the bottom side, Terracote's gonna be popped. They'll keep them alive, but there's gonna be a re-engage. Jensen pushed away, Caps puts him at 5 health. The re-engage will kill the very speedy Shyvana, and the chase up into Zed as well. Now onto the back line, looking for a little bit more. The flash slow on a Caps, jumps over the wall now. Impact wants in for a bit more as well. TV puts in the shield, still chasing down Caps. The stun's gonna land. They should pick this one up as doubles knocks down Mickey, and Caps will fall as well.
And TL can move straight into the bear now. Yes, Jankos is alive.
Yep, see where the Evelyn is, but knows he's pretty far away. Will it be the backwards ult? There's no vision for Eve, so it seems so unlikely, and in fact, so far away. You can now see him on our screen. Was the bottom side, that's cleaned up. Lots of shield.
Was just getting this kill onto Jensen, or just barely, right? Because here comes Nemesis, or Caps rather, hopping in for Jensen, who does survive. And double invulnerabilities coming down on towards double. You had the Seraphs too for the sustain, so there wasn't going to be the kill there on towards Perks. And once you split up G2 like this and divide them while you're just running at them with multiple members, with such a beefy front line that can't take any damage, you can get so much.
Yeah. Any Sona Terek team at the beginning of the fight goes well, the end of it is always for you as well. They got to the air
between Perks and Jensen, looking for the solo outplays onto each other.
As TF, Caps, solo farming the mid lane that got pushed in, just gaining XP, but now Jensen's got to be careful. Is ultiless, flashless as well, but finds Jankos off in the wings. No way out, stunned up and taken down 11-6 in kills.
Impact still has his ultimates. They can look for the chase and look for even more here. Perks to use his Shadow. He's in trouble.
Shadow now, they can find the stun. When does he throw it out? Right now he's going to. There's the root coming back around, and again, Crescendo will not quite land. A root, though, onto an invulnerable Impact means he is safe for this one. They will push down another turret in the bot lane.
TL get the tower after the big pick on towards Jankos, and now what can G2 do? They have absolutely nothing, no way to kill double it. This should be another inhibitor.
This seems very likely. It is overall on the map a 4 versus 5. TL grouped up, lots of shields and healing. They can keep pushing this turret down, and it's really only Poke, but it's Poke that is reset by Sona and Tarek as that turret is going to fall. Still, they've got their last player alive now. It could be a 5-on-5, but a stun to the backline. Perks very low. Ult's in to find some space, but no, it's going to be kills picked up. Team Liquid pushing into the base. The ult not going to happen for Jankos, and the heals will continue. A flash will find another stun. Mickey jumps in, but he's going to drop anyway. 2 versus 5. G2 cannot defend this one. And Team Liquid looks like a group stage win over G2 is happening.
TL are going for the Nexus now. Jankos and Caps can do absolutely nothing. One Baron is all it took, and TL get NA's first win at Rift Rivals.
Well, Grabs gave him 50-50, but TL definitely made it convincing. A 25-minute win as Team Liquid finally striking the group stage at Rift Rivals.
MSI champions who?
Possible Camille mid lane matchup, so they're kind of denying that swap.
So Kennen likely going to Licorice as
About 80% AP Kennen in games overall, but Wait to see what happens. This keep pushing and gets exhausted. Though could be taking a lot of damage there. The knock over the wall. Cold wants in and grabs first blood. Beautiful stuff right there. Niski forced to run. Not going to find the stun onto him. Finds not even any damage as Devour comes through on towards Patrick. Gets a spell shield out, and now it's Svenskeren's turn. Blabber coming around as well. Not going to land the Q knockup. Looks for the EQ flash to get that one, but isn't enough damage. Svenskeren's going to try. Mithy is low, puts on the gray health, and the damage might just be there. Patrick, one more spell. Knocked up to buy the time. The flash. There goes Blabber. He needs one more. That's a second, and he'll revive. Not going to find the knock up there, but that might just be the revive. Force out of Blabber. He will walk away cleanly as C9 answer 2 kills.
Beautiful counter gank there by Cloud9. The double jungle gank in the bottom lane. OG tried to TP in.
A little early on the Q there. Mithy is on front. Not going to find any knockups just yet, though. They're going to try, though. He's going to be pulled right back in. Mithy, I've seen that TP before back on TSM. And he might just drop yet again. Big damage, though. He might pick it up. Svenskeren will go down. And Mithy, will he walk away? Oh. He actually does. You got to be kidding. The flash Q not going to land either. And would you believe it? What a teleport from Mithy.
Now here comes Nukeduck. He's ready for the fight. Level 6, he goes on Niski.
Flash finds a stun. Q's going to kill Niski. And now the chase down. They're going to try for a little bit more. Cold. Right there, and now we're back onto the rift, though, as a fight towards Mithy trying to safeguard this Sona, but certainly not. Patrick will fall. Svenskerin grabs the first kill, and now Mithy, flashless, has to try to run away. Slowed down. Knockup is there, and that's a kill in for Niski's Sivir.
Svenskerin just repeat ganks down in that bottom lane, knowing all the summoner spells are down. Now Blabber, he knows Cold is here.
Holds for some move speed, finds a little bit of damage, will not die for this one, but goes back in to get knocked up. He's gonna get taken so much damage, and they have the follow through Cold on a rampage. It is going to be bot lane outer turret falling. The substantial pressure down there, but they are still sitting around on both sides. There's a stun for Nukeduck, looking for lots of damage as they're gonna pick C9 apart. 2 kills. It's gonna be a third before long. Svenskeren, no way out. A double.
Now, 5 members top lane with C9. They should be able to knock down this turret. Without a wave in mid lane, Origin are gonna be slow to respond to the push.
Dragon will be taken down, so double Mountain Drake for Origin will help them with future turret sieging, but C9 do grab outer top lane. They're gonna go back to them, but it was all 5 committed to the top lane right there. So no mid, no bot control. Now an engage towards Mithy. Does have flash for when he needs it. He's gonna devour, do some decent damage, spits him right back out. Not quite the stun for Nukeduck, who's now low himself, has to flash away. Mithy now puts the shield up, but in comes Licorice, and the shutdown comes in for Blabber. Mithy gonna be next up. One more skill shot, and they can't quite land it. Just tanky enough as he walks away.
Cloud9 grouping as 5, using their comp as they need to, finding the engage there, getting the kill on towards Nukeduck. Now they want the tower. They have the ward, they're gonna get out.
Find a lot of damage. The flash Q's not gonna land, but they're still gonna get the assist of the Blabber. No, not in time! He's gonna go down before the revive, and that is a fumbled engage. Root not gonna land a stun towards Alfari. Big crescendo on it too. Niski goes down. Sven's re-engage won't be enough damage. Cold comes back across, then devoured to safety. Origin out. Team fighting.
Yep.
And enemy weren't very good.
No.
So making an enemy out of Cloud9 is saying you're dumpstering them. They don't look very good by comparison.
Yeah, that's what I would call a stretch.
You should stretch every day. The doctors recommend that. Ouch. That's why I do this. Licorice in the battle. Devil's coming across. Svensker trying to buy some damage, but he's getting stunned instead, and Cold is dominating, making an enemy. Niski in the bot lane, not doing too amazing right now. Another dive into the top side. Licorice, goodbye. Alfari, nice stopwatch, buys the space, gets away from the turret, and that's going to be another dead structure. It's going to be 3-2 in turrets here. Origin clapping this game.
C9 tried their best.
Either way, we're back onto this one as Niski's gonna get ulted. Whoa!
See you later.
Patrick makes the big play. Just like this. As the wave gets cleared away in Origin, they're gonna knock down this turret without any issue at all. As the items keep stacking up.
Getting their 3rd Mountain Drake, so they can just walk over to the Baron whenever they want. They're not gonna take any damage because they have a Sona on their team. They're also just gonna instantly disintegrate it.
Nice tunnel, out he goes. Now on the top side, Licorice got to be careful. Does have flash, does have an ult, puts some damage across. Can't find any damage though. They said dunk towards Patrick. Stopwatch buys 2.5 seconds. Niski spell shields some damage. Big stun coming in for Alfari, and there are no kills to be had. Patrick stays alive. Svenskeren flashing away, but is there even an escape for him as Cold follows through? Can't get the damage into Patrick. Double kill now for the Nico, and it's just Licorice left alive. The first one engaged upon, just running for his life, but he's slowed down by the GLP.
He cannot run. Mithy flashes forward to apply the taste of
and
blood.
Take the kill.
Yeah. He got
Woo! I think they're gonna win this game, Ender.
Now, how do they throw this like G2?
How do they throw this?
Split pushing on Rek'Sai. He thinks he's playing in 2014.
Sorry,
with the global ult.
Yeah. But now it's a dive into the bot side. Liquor taking a lot of damage there. Gets a stun across, but still stuck in the hexagon. Nuke Duck solo kills him under the turret. Overall is now mid's under fire. Bot lane's gonna drop now as well, and they're pushing into the base rapidly here as all 6 outer turrets are now gone into the middle inhibitor turret now. 5v4, still 12 seconds on the respawn for the Kennen. There's a nice knockup coming across. There's a Silver Ulti this time around. Stun's gonna find only Sven Skarin. Scope plate on, that makes him very, very tanky. Do they have the damage though? Nuke Duck will not go down. Instead,
he just hops in for the 1v3 while the rest of the team gets the kill. C9 tried to make the play before they lost their base, but now this should be 2 inhibitors for Origin.
Niski is slowed, has to get away from everything, just barely survives. Spell shield a little bit late, but doesn't really matter all the same. Gonna go back to the fountain and heal up anyway. Middle inhibitor going to drop. Good wave clear out of the Origin side as Nuke Duck runs into the bot lane as well and opens up the bottom inhibitor now.
Sven spawns in 10 seconds, but there are 0 ultimates ready and available for Cloud9. They have to try to wave clear their best, otherwise it ends here.
Well, they put players where they could, but it's not going to be enough here for Cloud9. The gold deficit simply too large, 16,000 Origin. Making quick work of C9, improving the record for Europe here in Rift Rivals. They chase down for a couple more kills, a little bit more KDA, a couple more turrets, a little bit more gold, triple Mountain Drake, and all across the board with the Sona on Patrick. Still can't find a conventional bot lane in a lane against, but still doing very well all the same as the dive comes in. Crescendo over the top, the flash, the unstoppable assassination as Sona is in combat, killing absolutely everyone. That's Origin chasing up to the fountain. Run for the hills, Cloud9. You are not going to stay here. A 25-minute victory for Origin.
The Camille now locked in.
So the Camille is used as a counterpick to Pike top in NA, has been used as that. One of the most powerful things about TSM is pushing in, certainly has a pretty nice advantage, and Grig sees Mickey X here.
He's gonna go flash forward. The binding does manage to connect with the barriers there. Smoothie now running for his life, the shield rather, and now first blood flash down the stolen summoner. That's gonna be a sleepy Sivir. Is locked up for a brief moment. Good damage, and G2 just outplay.
In the 2v3, Mickey X is flashing in, and now Jankos has arrived.
Way in, Predator Pike. Could it be more fitting summoner? I think not. Gonna get him. Sven now walking it out, but it's not enough in the end. Level 4 comes through for Yanko. Sleepy safety. Good use of the top lane pressure to get a gank there in the jungle.
Oh, Sven could be going down here.
Where's the spell shield going to go? What's he going to be able to block? Nothing is the answer. Mickey grabbing the kill.
If Pike can come in.
So much damage. Now the spell shield is immediately forced out. The ulti's there, but the stun is going to connect.
Oh!
One shot! Whoa, couldn't even see him coming. Portal jumps in, lands that. Battlestar just too.
That was so sick, but Grig has arrived. I don't know if you want this one. Grig could be in trouble now, has no flash.
I would have thought the Bard would not win this, but is so incredibly confident. Sleepy though, Perks needs to be careful, needs to make it out. The challenging smite has been laid down. Cannot portal through, but doesn't even need it. Will now be able to make it out as the Cataclysm drops, but G2 just continue to outmaneuver in these skirmishes, and now Broken Blade is the one in trouble. Unstoppable is the Olaf trying to make it out to safety. Caps not going to take tower aggro quite yet, but will pulled back, but just instantly taken down. Broken Blade drops.
Yeah, Broken Blade playing that about as well as he could, but it's TSM getting 2v3'd on the bottom side. Sven is going to die again.
Battlestar, the flash out to
flash and everything available there. But going to be able to grab that Rift Herald up to the top lane.
Now locked in, the Lux damage coming in. Goes golden. No, isn't disabled. Mickey lands the bind. No, does not land the binding. Wonder will now fall. Broken Blade going to step forward. Wonder desperate to find up a kill back, but will not get it. Good play from TSM on the top side, but Mickey is unafraid. Grig's starting to burn.
Jankos.
Is he going to be able to grab it? Where's the ulti? The Predator is there as well. Pulling back. Will not go for anything else. Perks uncontested on the bot side. Will be able to grab this tier 1 tower. But that is going to connect. Incredibly difficult. They will be able to spot it out. The particles are there.
Stopwatch.
Buys a bit of time. Caps is going to push for a little bit more. There's going to be the shield coming in. Jankos comes through. Kill will go over to Caps in the end. The gold not going to be doing.
Is going to get knocked down, and now it is.
A lot of damage. Perks in trouble, but the bot. Ooh, the stun made a bit of connect. Now they're trying to turn it. Caps is going in. Both locked up under the tower. Mickey now fishing for the kill. Grig coming in to try to save the day, but it's not enough. Bard going to grab it in the end. Perks does a little too confident there in the mid lane.
Yeah, the stolen Zonias, but in the meantime, losing the top lane there is TSM. This gold lead now 5K at 14 minutes. Broken Blade will be able to grab some turret gold for himself here on the bottom side, so certainly a positive there for them. But meanwhile, they're losing the mid-outer, all 3 turrets down. Leads in these sorts of advantages. And when you're able to play it out so cleanly like G2 is, and Sven likely going to go down again.
Being walked down the binding will connect. The Pike execute is there. Wonder now stepping forward. They may just try to continue.
Right, so now he's insanely stronger. You don't even really have the opportunity to try to actually dive onto him. He grabs his own. I mean, even if you do connect the binding, sleep lasts longer than Aftershock. It'll just expire and then you'll die. So G2 looking here on the bottom side for Broken Blade.
Oh, they have walked at the Yankees, but he will just leap right out. Greg in the midst of the team trying to buy a bit of time. Broken Blade debating if they want to keep this fight going. Golden Rift Herald here as Bjergsen going to try to find the ball. Mickey is locked up. The laser is there, and TSM find the turn.
TSM striking back, and they have the Rift Herald here, so they can try to push for a second turret here on the bottom side. TSM battling back, trying to get back into this game, get some gold on their side. Perkz is split pushing on this side of the map, and as a result, we may be seeing Grig get picked off.
A lot of initial damage coming in there. Yanko's going to not be able to find the hook over the wall. Bone Skewer. Caps now chasing down. Coling coming in, willing to walk under the tower just to secure it, and Caps now on a killing spree. Oh no, Broken Blade has to run for his life. Tiamat, where's the hook gonna go? Broken Blade cannot sidestep that one. Will hookshot wall dive over the wall. Immediate tunnel to follow. Will not find the binding. However, Cap's trying to chase it down. Broken Blade is just gonna realize his own death. Will turn around, but not gonna be able to grab anything. Jankos will not get the additional gold. Getting popped there. This is terrifying.
Back to base with you.
Perkz luckily has burned through almost his entire mana pool, so TSM may get a brief reprieve here, but Caps in the meantime has taken down the tier 2 top lane tower.
Yeah, and I mean, that 5,000-6,000 gold lead now closing in on 8,000. You know, G2 is just extending this so ridiculously fast. They're never really giving TSM a chance to breathe. They're now going to lose their mid-tier 2, now up over 8. We saw how much poke Perkz is capable of doing. You know, that one poke plus a fight call could just be someone dead.
All eyes on Perkz. They're trying to take him out. He's flashing out to safety. Grig goes over the wall, though. Definitely not what he wanted. Caps now on a rampage. Of course, no ultimate to turn this one back. Jankos, is he going to try to fish for the hook here?
They have the TP actually coming from Olaf. He is going to TP behind. They want this.
Wonder going to walk into the midst of 4 people and unstoppable Olaf barreling down on top of Bjergsen. Buys a bit of time with the stopwatch. Will not find the lockup, but a good bit of damage. Perkz going forward. Sleepy Trouble Bubble will not connect. The pullback will not either. Good spell shield by Sven. Buying a bit of time, but the stolen flash. Carrying Perkz forward. The binding not landing either, but it's just a poke nightmare for the side of TSM.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if they can defend their inhibitor tower. You know, we're barely past 20 minutes, and TSM being pushed back to the well. The inhibitor tower will fall here. G2 gets another one, 6 towers to this such a strong team. Broken Blade now going to get found out by Caps, has to run.
Wants to chase down, but a good stun by Broken Blade to turn back. Would have just died immediately, but no, now, ooh, cannot quite turn it. Mickey is there with the heal to stop anything from going down.
Yeah, and those 2 completed items from Caps. He had the Ignite available, so feeling certainly have a lot of options on how they want to close out the game. Baron certainly would be one of them with the double mountain. They are in a great position to be able to actually knock that down. Try to defend this, you don't really have any chance of doing so. So they're trying to play, you know, more of a scrappy style of game, trying to hope that G2 may overextend in one area or that they can stop bases, but Grig gonna get dunked.
Caught out by the death from below on the back half there. A lot of damage goes down onto Jankos, but will just heal right back up. Meanwhile, Inhibitor definitely in jeopardy, but now a double kill in the mid lane. G2 may just try to push here, but it could be a trade.
I mean, if it's a trade, that's great, but if G2 end the game, you don't get to trade for the Nexus afterwards.
Oh, but eyes on the minions. They do manage to kill the creep wave here. Good call by TSM. It's going to be hard for G2 to finish. They now need to back off. Bjergsen, though, stepping forward. A lot of damage is going to come in. A good binding onto Mickey. Now going to be in trouble. McHale's himself out to safety. Wonder now running first. Huge damage coming in, and just like that, G2 turn the play on its head. And they're going to end the game. Broken Blade now TPing back, desperate to try to save something, but the sheer amount of damage here, if he's the first person to face check in, G2 eyes on the Nexus right here. The bar gonna stop the Jarvan in his tracks. They'll kill Mickey, but the game goes to G2.
Absolute decimation. To be Lux mid, the Jace top. So Pantheon Talia gonna be the bot lane, I believe, or I don't even know. Are they farming evenly against this? But Doublelift does have to be careful here.
The knockback is there. The follow-up immediately. They're gonna try to find this one pulled over the wall. Good flash out from Patrick.
Yep, so certainly still in TL's favor. Impact needs to back off. He's gonna get caught by that tether.
A lot of damage here.
Look at the slow.
You do not want to fight Karma in an extended fight. Another burn, maybe hammer form.
He could be dead here.
Just gonna walk him down. This is the Karma special, the early flash forward to make sure it connects. Alfari grabbing the solo kill on the top side.
Yeah. So still gonna be going AD. It is not the AP build that I had been thinking may have come out. Either way, it will be TL heading over to this dragon. This is an Infernal. They want to fight for this, and all 5 members of TL are moving down here.
A bit more time immediately. The leap forward. Nukeduck on the backside. Big Lux Salt. Only going to hit one. It's not going to matter. 3 quick kills picked up. Nukeduck now running for his life. Can he take down Core JJ? It's him versus the world. Wants to take down the Tark. The healing is there. The dazzle is there. But Nukeduck will find a kill and flash out in fashion. Not enough, however.
Certainly TL would want to be group 5 and utilize their strength, but now they're going to get a pick.
Locked up and burned down instantly. You can see the Executioners calling. And
to actually try to guarantee that. It will actually be, as a result, TL that get the first turret. You know, they were expand their kind of areas of power where they can look more and more for some of these kind of picks and you know, taking down that first game for their composition. So they're going to try to land some poke here with the Jace, and now they're going in.
Follow up immediately. Tilia's just taken out. Team Liquid in total control of that mid lane.
Around both of these neutral objectives. And you know, as we see more and more of these items coming through, as the Archangels get fully stacked up.
Welcome this backup to break the first tier 1 tower. Now Impact potentially in trouble if he doesn't know Cold is coming, but is now spotted out on vision, so Impact knows just to back off.
Not necessary for him to be, you know, full squishy, full DPS style of play, because you're looking for long fights.
He said before, the knock is going to be crucial. Can they kill Double F before it comes down? Buying a bit more time. He will go invulnerable. 2.5 seconds. Cold going to fish, but will not find the Sonic Wave. And now it's disaster for OG. Locked in the cage and knocked down in an instant. Impact line forward. Now Far still taking, but it doesn't matter. He threads the needle. He finds the kill. Locked up under the tower. Tank Karma, but not tanky enough. Impact grabs the double.
Yeah, they're going to knock down this turret. They can push for 2 here. TL battling back. Origin cannot get the kill on Doublelift, and look at Doublelift now back to full health pretty much here. Healing right back up. They will knock down 2 turrets, get 3 kills to and actually try to take the Infernal. It looks like they're sending Nukeduck to solo the Dragon. The rest of them are coming home. Now Cold going back to the Dragon, so they're just giving up the inhibitor here and trying to trade. They may try to pull off some sort of a trap and punish TL on the way out, but they do at least get an Infernal. And now they're gonna set up this trap here on the side, looking for Origin.
He's Zeroid leaping in, Xmith the ulting, locking down 3. Now they're all gonna be invulnerable. They just gonna walk through this Origin lineup. A shielded up Nukeduck may try to fire back, but Mithy way too squishy, cannot step forward like that. Nukeduck locked up as well. Ooh, the laser doesn't even need to find a target. He's dead before it drops. Alfari, the last man standing. They can chase if they want, but it might not be worth their while. Impact looks for a little bit of revenge here, but ill-advised to 1v1 against Alfari at this stage of the game. He will just walk away eventually.
Just leave the Karma alone. Go take the Baron.
Take the Baron. What are you, take Karma? Are they gonna, can they kill him? Thank you, Ace. Comes through for TL.
We'll see if TL is punished at all for kind of spending that time chasing, but I think the Baron should be gone before Origin can really respond.
Ooh, taken out. The Pantheon ult, he's gonna feel real bad about that when he lands right into the meat grinder of the opposing squad. Patrick is forced to flash away, Doublelift incredibly low. But the healing is there. Core JJ out of mana. OG, they can win the fight if they can find it, but it doesn't look like they're gonna get the chance.
And when Terragol lands, but they're looking for a pick on the side.
Oh my God! He kills him. Cold can even find the kill now. The healing coming through, has to land the Sonic Wave, but Jensen is here. There's so much shielding. Cold realizes he's more than he can do. The binding wave! Boom, boom! Bye, baby! Rampage!
Up here, the shields are in full effect, and TL marching it down to USA Chance.
And the LCS studio has woke up. No longer the library for Europe, but definitely a rowdy crowd for North America. TL pushing down on the top side. Like they're ready to end the game. I don't think Origin have much left in the tank.
No, I don't think they do either. TL is looking so ridiculously strong. Cold, not even alive. Another inhibitor tower will fall here.
That's a level 10 Talia. That doesn't do anything. They're backing away. Nukeduck incredibly low. Patrick throwing some rocks. Not a lot gonna happen quite yet. Big shock blast though. Impact doing a ton of damage here, and Team Liquid walking the Baron minions in, slowly but surely poking away at the enemy composition. OG needs to pull the trigger now, or they will just lose the game.
I don't really think they have any trigger to pull at this point. They're playing with the Nerf gun, and TL is looking very, very strong. They're just gonna wait for the supers to come in mid lane, and I think this is gonna do it.
Last dance, Smithy goes in, they just immediately target. They're gonna be able to manage to grab one, but no, in the end, nobody gonna die. Impact, and the rest of the team still alive. Nukeduck taken down where he stands. Only Afari left up. TL might go for a little bit of BM, and NA certainly, or EU certainly had their chance. NA, though, gonna keep their eye on the prize, not interested in the tank Karma. Or are they? Instead, dance on him, Impact, you earned it! And that's gonna be the one for TL.
Be a strong early jungler. So looking like Corky mid, I think that makes a lot of sense here. Grabbing some AP into the composition. Nice scaling pick. This is actually perfect. You reset, the wave is still there. Now you started up with no flash on him. Akadi needs to start the dive though, so he can repel the aggro off. He's, oh no.
Oh, that's not what you want to see. The lockdown is still there, however, the flash out. Whippo's still alive.
Yeah, that is definitely a botch. They could try to go for it one more time, but if you fail now...
Forms, goes in the air, first blood comes through, Broken Blade!
That
is gonna get taken down in the end, a 1-for-1 spawn.
Yeah, you can see Acadian kind of setting up shop here over on the right side of the map and now looking for Nemesis.
Stun does connect as he's flying through the air. Acadian has hit. Cocoon doesn't even need to.
A solo kill and putting them in a pretty good spot thus far.
Everyone's got to respect the potential for that really come in, but the tunnel was not taken away. But we're now going to use the ultimate immediately. Broken Blade just deleted off the face of the map.
Type of all in, but at the same time, you have a Sivir farming, so you're not feeling super pressured. Dan, though, making his way down here. Hillsang getting low.
Looks like he oversteps with the Ricochet, doing a lot of damage here. Dan's still only level 5, however. It'll be hard for him to do anything like reset tower aggro without that ulti. Acadian on the way bottom, though, suddenly Sven very much in trouble. The Cocoon does go in. Hillsang going to get immediately deleted, and Dan just left throwing out random autos.
Great play from Whippo in those early situations.
Pearson, though, once again going in, has the passive fully stacked, will go right back out. Whippo is going to ult here. Pop Blossom. Find the knock, but of course, a good amount of tenacity means it does not last that long. Does force the flash in the end, but it's just a flash for flash trade. Nemesis, however, in trouble. Will use the T-Bill earlier, putting that wave in an unfortunate situation for the side of Broken Blade. So well played in the end to get this. It will be spotted out by TSM, though, so they do know the score. The vision is there. Now it's just going to be the recall for the Rek'Sai. Bjergsen will take back control of the mid lane. We'll see what TSM want to do with it.
Yep, going to be able to shove this in. Certainly the right call from TSM to just give that one up. They're going to try to play through the top side, grab the Rift. This is all in.
A lot of damage coming in. Goes Golden. Yumi, though, not able to take any damage there in exchange. Nautilus not actually ulting, despite appearances otherwise.
OTP.
Potentially in trouble. TP on the backside. Sven now needs to run. The hook is going to connect. Smoothie needs to get out of there. Flippo going in for one. Smoothie, there's no disengage tools left. Can he get out there? The zoomies, I don't think they're going to be enough. Whippo going to fish for it. The lockup is there. Big damage onto the cat. And Whippo's going to grab the double.
TP back down here, but Hillsang is around. And remember, that TP works doubly.
Oh no, Sven did not want to go right back into that meat grinder. Whippo with the ulti up. Sven gets taken out. Smoothie is next. The lockup is there. Are you kidding me? That was not what TSM needed. Fnatic find another 2 kills.
Yeah, they did not expect that Hillsang was still around. They both die, teleport back in, immediately die again. TSM will get first turret. So gold still
right now. Of course, the 4th and 5th can be a little bit harder to take, but TSM starting to break through. The more members they put here, the more resistance it'll have. So this might take longer as the wave is going to die out. A new one now coming in. They're going to give the last of this to Reckless. 15 seconds before the plates expire. He should be able to grab this one. And a lot more gold into the back pocket of the Sivir. But now Nemesis coming in. Uses the power of the package. Then potentially caught out here. Whippo, though.
Here comes Bjergsen.
Moving forward. Where is Bjergsen going to go? Ulti is up available.
Yeah, they have 5 by
there. This might be a bit of an overstay. Whippo trying to find something, but there's the flash. Cocoon. Acadian does go down, though, in the exchange. Still a great dive by TSM. Acadian, though, maybe not the best play in that exchange.
Yeah, Hillsang and Dan making their way down here, but they still got to be careful. These are multiple solo laners here from TSM. This is not a fight that they can live for. These 2 super scaling marksmen is going to make it an easier team fight to execute.
Oh, the flash from the wall. Hillsang spots him in his sights, but now final chapter is going to come out by a bit more time. Dan has been deleted. Hillsang is next on the list. Fnatic fighting off more than they can chew, and now they're going to be
burst them down. Almost works, doesn't. But it's not a reason for Fnatic to then back off from those aggressive plays, and that's something that we've seen them.
Wherever the player are trying to group up, but the ward not spotted by Dan as he was tunneled in. Oh, will now go over. Good input buffer there, but needs to be careful walking to no man's land. It's actually Acadian who's been deletes him.
While they have their solos out in the side lanes pushing, they're going to look to try to take control of the map from this.
Ooh, now Whipple's actually the one in trouble. He's not going to be able to get out. Does not get the free revive anymore, and TSM are just tearing Fnatic apart.
Yeah, that one was way too bold for Whipple. Your jungler just died. You're down a member there, and they walk in for the fight anyway. TSM now can look to knock down this turret. Broken Blade is knocking down the tier 2 in the bottom side. Will not
just getting another advantage on the bottom side. Everything's working out for TSM in the end.
Yeah, they're able to get the disengage, and Whippo far forward.
Step forward, is they're going to have enough to get him. There's the Pop Blossom, but they're not going to get it. He gets instantly popped there, but Acadian
kind of trying to give protection in this area for Bjergsen. And
now in trouble, just immediately going to get popped up. Will he get deleted in the process? Still alive. The aftershock keeping him healthy. Not going to go in the fall. Probably projectile will not connect. Acadian now on the retreat. Broken Blade trying to turn, and they're in the pinch. Broken Blade on the way in, but he's taking so much damage. Has his Zhonya's, does get pulled back, but they'll just grab Dan and walk away happy.
Yeah, that TP coming in from Broken Blade, you have to respect that if you're Fnatic, because the Pop Blossom Zhonya's is ready. And TSM pushing forward here, looking to knock down this turret.
Breaking it, the ulti does not connect, however. Bjergsen has to back off, but it does.
Story of TSM right now, so likely that ward will stay around.
Oh, there's going to be the cocoon. Hylissang now going to be in trouble here. Final Chapter comes in. Hylissang alive for now. A lot of members going to be locked up. Hylissang now deleted. Bjergsen on a rampage, but after the flash of safety, Whippo wants to get something done. Broken Blade on the backside. Whippo now in trouble. Goes gold and buys a bit of time, but he's all but set to fall now. Whippo alive, but taken down in the end. Bjergsen unstuck.
And a very big gold lead at this point, and now with the 1-3-1, they have the tools they need to potentially close out this game. He is now on those 3 items, and we are seeing them get closer and closer to that. Acadian, though, gets hooked in.
Is it going to be enough? However, Yumi trying to buy a bit more time. Final Chapter, a lot of members rooted up, but the rest of the team is not here. Reckless and Nemesis untouched on the backside, but all eyes on fake Bjergsen. Trying to find his way in. Broken Blade going in for a little bit more. Hylissang still alive. They walk into Nico. Pop Blossom comes out. They buy a bit more time. The GA has proc, and Whippo is immediately taking down the double kill for Sven. TSM are looking for a queen sweep. Reckless running for his life. The flash forward from Acadian will not find purchase, but TSM absolutely in advantage state.
Yeah, TSM looking very good at this point. They get 3-4-0 there, and they are still on the map with the Baron buff. They will clean up this top lane turret. They will look for the mid lane tier 2, and they can try to push forward here and knock down an inhibitor tower. But Nemesis and Reckless back out on the map. They've got to be careful.
A lot of damage there. Going to stop the chase in its tracks, but of course enough members left up and alive. That's all of them in this case now to push in the mid lane as well. A lot of wave clear between the Sivir and the Corki. Will be able to keep those inhibitor towers alive and well, but Acadian has now been caught out. The prowling projectile will
Does rely very heavily on that flash, and one little bit of CC catches him. He could be getting burst down.
And things are just going from bad to worse on the side of Fnatic.
From the Baron.
Spooky Ghost does come out as well. Bjergsen taking a lot of poke from Nemesis. The hook does go wide. Dredge line will not connect. Nor will the prowling projectile. So Fnatic a little bit zoned off their own base, actually, in this case. The back comes in, but the TP flank now coming in as well. Reckless immediately going to burn on the hunt. Ready to turn this one. Dan going to try to buy a bit more time into Bjergsen. Has the GA, but is forced to flash out to safety. Zoomies now come in. Bjergsen will be closer and closer to full health, but a lot of damage from Nemesis. Have to respect the magic damage crits coming in from the core.
Yeah, that was a great disengage, and now he's going in.
Fearless, the exhaust immediately comes in now. Lucian has been locked up on the side. Reckless tries to get something done, but the ulti's already out. 90% slow. Whippo is not in the area. Fnatic need to be careful about taking this fight. The final chapter comes in. Hylissang is down, but Acadian is deleted as well. The 1-for-1 Whippo going right in the midst of everything. Dan stepping forward. The knockup is there. The pop hops back. Broken Blade only connecting on Nemesis, but that might be all he needs. Reckless has also been locked up. Buying time with the Zonyas. Bjergsen needs to find the reset. They need to kill the Sivir. Reckless gonna be taken down by Sven in an instant, but no, Whippo, can he find the turn? Big damage comes in. It's Cat and Bjergsen versus the world now. Sven up 2, Whippo needs to find it. It could be his heroic moment, but he's not gonna get the chance. They're gonna break open the base. TSM absolutely dominating the fight.
And will they look to try to end the game here? There is 8 seconds on Hylissang, so I'm not sure if they actually can. They're gonna get an inhibitor for sure, but they are looking to end this one. Whippo has gotta clear out the wave as fast as he can.
Final chapter coming in, Whippo quite tanky, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Hylissang there as well, locking up Bjergsen for now. The Ignite's ticking, can he get back in? Not the Ignite, but a bit more damage.
Githam's gotta leave.
Have to be careful, Bjergsen now backing off. Locked up under tower, is gonna get shut down here.
Nemesis is about to spawn, so is Reckless. They have teleports. They could actually look for this. So you can see them. They're pinging onto the ward. They're going to try to punish TSM.
Prime projectile going to stop him for now. TP now coming in.
Double TP.
Reckless coming in as well. Sven has to be careful. Corki flying forward. The cooling coming down, but Nemesis almost cold in an instant. So much damage out, fired back. Acadian knocked up. Hylissang caught the meat grinder. Broken Blade, clutch stun. 2 kills immediately picked off. Fnatic biting off more than he can do. Reckless throwing down the lead forward. Reckless is deleted. Acadian finding 2 and Nemesis running for his life. TSM have all the power in the world to end the game. It is only Dan, the so underfed Rek'Sai in this state, just running for his life, holding on to hope. But that might just be all she wrote. No more shots for Fnatic left.
Yeah, TSM can just go for the end here. They have the super minion. It's all up to Nemesis. He needs to try to kill someone off immediately, but I don't think he can do it.
Projectile, lost chapter. Pop Blossom gonna find 2 and pop. Fnatic taken out. It's gonna take a bit more time as the minions crash in, but the TSM win coming through in the end. 0-2 to kick things off, but up against Fnatic, they are finally able to find a win. Sven dancing on him, reminding him what Rift Rivals is all about. It's a little BM, it's a little banter, and it's a TSM victory.
Fish for a stun or a knockup. That is pretty big. You can see Sweeper's Lens is able to be used to check those brushes.
Taking a lot of initial damage. Oh no! Well, whoa! First blood. Hello.
So much range on the side of Patrick and Mithy, but Mithy may be in
matter.
trouble.
One more death for Mithy could spell the end. He's flashing away. Reckless, of course, has his flash. Will not go
for anything else here, but
Yeah, Reckless holding on to the flash. Certainly does have kill potential, but this is one where they're very far behind the farm, and the binding lands.
Patrick, that's the ignite as well. I think push for anything else. Patrick's starting to tick down. Not going to be enough. Level 6 for Reckless. Bullet is going to be forced out of lane here, and it might just be a slow victory for Fnatic at this stage, pushing.
Yeah, it's certainly looking like it. They both had flash available. I wonder if they could have just flashed in and finished them off with autos, because they do just need one kill.
Forward. He's going to get locked in front of the tower, though. Taken out. Can he kill Patrick? A little over aggressive there. Now it's 1-1.
Yeah, they didn't flash for the follow when he had almost no health. Like trying to go for that dive.
Ulti comes out. Oh, they go get him. Sidesteps.
He has enough health. I don't think he'll die if he gets hit by both.
You're ruining the tension. Moment of truth. Okay, he's fine.
2.5 waves basically until the game is over. So Origin gotta start to look.
Mythy gotta.
I don't think you can go back to base though. Like
I think
you're gonna just lose. Yeah. So they have to actually try something. They do a flash on Mythy, but Fnatic members are both full health. They're just looking like they just want to play it really, really safe. Just sit back. He's going to steal away that health back from Mythy with the clone, so nicely done, and 10 minions separating them from victory.
Hylissang wants to play. Going forward, Mythy now in trouble. Ignite is there, burning down, the ult is going to come back. Pop loss comes down, Hylissang needs to be careful, he may just given everything up. The ulti coming out, fancy footwork. Missing. One more, not going to connect, okay. All right, anti-climactic instantly clear the way, but that's fake Reckless. Stepping forward, Mythy now, Mythy's dead. Mythy's gonna go, here it comes, one more, that'll do it. Reckless grabs the kill.
Actually look for that straight up all in, and we'll see how close they are to hitting that level. But if Blabber gets too low here, it's hard to actually even look for the all in.
Oh, body slam flash, they're gonna go and they're gonna try to find it. Blabber now running for his life. Ignite's already come out, Blabber's going to go down. It feels like Zeyzal is next here. Maybe he gets a kill onto Smoothie, but Sven is just going to walk him down. Mantra will be up soon. Zeyzal, can he turn this one? The minions are there. There's no chance. Sven's gonna grab it. Double kill. DSM comes out. That's my new theory. I think we just make it like Tom Kench versus Tom Kench to the end. You know, RuneScape duel. Give the people a throwback.
Of all champions.
He just seems OP in melee versus melee, but G2 need to be careful. Because right now they're playing ranged, and Hylissang is
grabbing that null magic mantle. Going to be feeling pretty good. They're going in.
Flash forward. Hylissang looking for it. Can they get the ulti off? Hylissang now going to be in trouble. The Zyra ulti comes through. Perkz is still alive. They have the summoner spell advantage, but Reckless has now locked him up. Perkz flashing to safety. Mickey trying to body block. Perkz is still alive. Oh gosh, the turn back for Mickey. The barrier is there. No one has gone down. This root will connect. Perkz trying to throw down a bit more damage. The Scatter the Weak is there for the torment. Soil burning.
It will be difficult because the flashes aren't going to come up from Fnatic before the game ends.
Flash forward though, Hylissang now in trouble. He's going to get a little bit with the nullifying orb though. Now locked up, Reckless in the midst of them. I think they might just lose out. Fnatic looking to finish it off. The knockup is going to come through. Reckless locked down. Mickey just needs to make it out of this one.
It's Reckless that needs to get the kill. You know, G2 is 5 CS away, and that CS is sitting right there. 4 CS away now.
Walking it back into tower, guiding it home.
That's game, as long as they decide they want it.
That's gonna do it, folks. 100 CS, it's all it takes.
Artist playing so far back without Snowball.
But pull, knock up there. Locked up, has a bit more time with the Aftershock, good amount, but not really a lot of damage. Sven is untouched, Core JJ is dead. Doublelift might just be next on the menu. Drain comes in and, all right, attempt one fail.
Almost
they'll get another one.
They're close.
Sure, yeah, close. That's a word. Oh, double
I
lift.
think he's dead.
Is he? No, no, because they're gonna go for this health relic, and what they don't know is this is what he's waiting for. He's baiting him in.
Oh!
No, but the minion's there. No, the minion's ruining everything. Oh, he died. I wasn't ready. I'm horribly unprofessional.
Oh, wow.
Good. There's a lot of potential burst, and it's pretty easy for Syndra to land a stun in that context.
Yeah, it's certainly the case, which is maybe why he could go potentially an Emax or something along those lines and just rely more on the kind of hill of arrows there to land a lot of the poke. You can see TSM is doing double Comet, G2 going double Airy here. So looking more for kind of that consistent damage compared to what TSM is reaching for. The Karma Q slow is pretty impactful, so you know that will likely help you get that Comet off more often than not. But you know, G2 going to be able to proc Airy much more frequently and try to weave in those autos to try to get that down. But you can see them already positioning super far up. Going to be looking to just have wave control, shoving this in, landing a couple of spells already.
And the Hail of Arrows for Sven does a little bit of work, but it just honestly just cannot match Karma's early levels of wave clear. The Mantra, the Soul Flare coming off the Q there is just nigh impossible to compete with, and it's a difficult spot if they want to put money into Sven's pockets, because Smoothie's actually the best option they have for clearing these creeps out.
Yeah, definitely the case. I mean, Smoothie used his mantra before the creeps even spawned, just trying to poke into that bush that they thought they might be in, and a lot of poke landed there on Perks. Going to be popping his first charge of the Corrupting Potion, but yeah, I mean, Mickey is actually using a lot of his Qs just on the wave, right? He uses his mantra Q just on the range minions to try to actually just shove in that wave. It is pretty hard to CS under turret when you have these double range champions trying to poke you and trying to harass you. So they're kind of counting on the fact that TSM will likely be missing a lot of these minions under the turret.
Absolutely, and once again, we're put in a position where we can see one team starting to build a CS advantage, and that will inevitably force the other team to try and find the all-in. Of course, Varsalt is super impactful in this game. If he's allowed to sustain auto attack, if you can get the light passive off, he has the potential to do a lot of damage. Downside is his mana cost is quite high, so can't really sustain the poke as much as the Karma or necessarily the Syndra can.
Yeah, but I mean, thus far, they're treating poke pretty well. You know, Perks has actually used 2 charges of his Corrupting Potion. So has Mickey X, so the additional one sitting there for Sven. A potion still around here for Smoothie. So TSM is actually doing quite well on the poke, and you know, you hit that E, you guarantee the comment onto Perks, and Perks is, you know, getting pushed around a decent bit by that poke. He's out of the Corrupting Potion charges, and they don't have the wave in a spot where TSM is going to get a, you know, kind of too punished by a recall. So Perks is going to have to stay around for now, but Smoothie does take the worst end of that trade with Mickey.
Absolutely. But we can see this is already a much closer game than we've seen in the past few, in the sense that one team hasn't just rocketed off to such a dominant start that it feels like CS is the easy out and we're waiting to see if they handshake on all inning towards the end. Instead, we have a much closer game.
Yeah, TSM up, you know, a couple minions, but there's more for G2 to get. So G2 likely, if they get all these, will be ahead.
Damage down to Sven. Soulflare fires back, though, and in the end, I mean, just trading once again these healing resources.
And you know, they do have the additional biscuit on the side of TSM, right? So both those guys are sitting on this. You can see Perks is actually going to get pushed back to base here. Doesn't want to just have to use that heal defensively. So TSM should get the better recall. You know, should be able to actually shove this in. We'll see how much of this farm Mickey does grab. But Sven already heading back to base. Smoothie staying around just to steal away the health pack and make sure that there's no potential freeze from Mickey. And he will look for the reset now as well. It's a little bit scary if you're Mickey to try to go over there, A, because you're missing farm, and B, because if they're kind of setting a trap, you could actually take too much damage. So double longsword and boots here for Sven. You know, there's an ability to actually dodge out from some of these skill shots and also kind of chase down if you are in the advantage. And also, you know, a fair bit of AD going to be helping with this kind of poke style build that he is playing.
Man, getting that first bit of lethality, if that's what he does want to go for, will be a big game changer. Not really a lot of defensive options on either side. And you can see that the CS is nearly dead even. TSM approached the wave a little bit late, but we'll be able to balance it out right here.
Yeah, it's actually pretty much almost exactly even if they do actually farm out all of these minions on both sides. G2 did miss a little bit as they were pushed back to base earlier, so good shields, honestly, so far from Smoothie. He's been pretty on point with actually blocking a lot of that poke, and because Mickey and Perks are playing more on opposite sides of the map, it's been harder for Mickey to kind of have that well-timed shield to protect Perks from some of the poke coming in from Sven.
But now Mickey stepping forwards, TSM using a lot of those cooldowns, Vars has a piercing arrow in that exchange. That means that they do have to back off the wave. We'll see if it's coming through there. And so a small CS advantage built up for G2, but at the end of the day, TSM feels like we'll still be able to take the lead when this wave does crash.
Yeah, they should be able to pick up most of this. It just really depends how they do in the farm. And some of that is certainly getting missed. You can see a lot of these minions are getting softened up as well. So they actually missed quite a bit. And as a result, G2 ahead.
Ignite coming through. Mantra Q is not going to connect. That Soulflare will miss, and Smoothie now on the chase. Perks, of course, incredibly low on mana as using that last Corrupting Potion stack. That's stepping forward, but they don't really have any follow-up here.
Yeah, and they were kind of chasing past, seeing if they could get anything more, but you know, as a result, they're going to lose some of those minions. Both summoners are gone off of Mickey as well as Smoothie. Very close game thus far. It looks like TSM are trying to now push in and reset. You can see Smoothie was actually queuing that back line of range minions, so you know, trying to allow them to have that shove, to have the push advantage, and it does make it always very difficult if you're trying to trade back then as G2, especially if there's a cannon wave available. Those do actually put out quite a significant amount of damage, especially in the early levels. And TSM is now 6 on both members, so it is possible, you know, to look for something if they could actually hit a Varus ultimate on Mickey, but very unlikely with how healthy he is and his positioning under the turret.
Yeah, it can very easily just play very far back. Syndra, of course, with pretty decent range herself. Easy to snag these creeps, get CS, even in this less than advantageous situation. Ulti does connect, but it puts him under the tower.
Oh.
Perks incredibly low. Have to respect the hail of arrows, though. It's not going to connect. Perks needs to back off, so it's all eyes on Mickey to CS well here under the tower without losing his life.
Yeah, no panic at all for Perks, though. Again, not even pressing the heal, but... Oh, I like this from Zen. You don't even actually have to shoot on him, but you stop the recall, and Mickey got one of the farm. Is he going to get this one too? Probably. So, they do make them lose a little bit of farm. TSM are going to be able to push this in, and, the farm is very, very close. It's just how much of this can Mickey get? Because there's 7 additional minions. TSM is up 3, so he could be 4 CS ahead if he does farm this perfectly. But TSM will go back to base and, are setting up for a potential kill. If they can get the kind of Varus ultimate back, you can see lethality has been purchased up, 2 more longswords. He still has both of his biscuits available. So Sven has so much sustain now coming back to lane, and likely he'll have to stay out on the map until the game ends. There's kind of too much farm already in the hands of G2 to reset again.
Yeah, 79 now to 73, doing what they can to hold that wave, deny some of these minions as the enemy minions, TSM's own minions, kind of betraying them there to kill those melees. Honestly, this game is just a slow grind between both teams. Small decisions about how to control the wave have really mattered a lot for both sides. Mickey now feeling quite confident to step forward, but Sven, both summoners still up and available. It's the same story for Perks on the opposite side.
Yeah, and we even see that a biscuit is available there for Mickey. They're actually trying to hold this cannon and make it push against TSM. TSM have got to step up and continue to actually fight for these minions. I mean, they're down 7, so if you can't find an all-in very, very soon, you are just going to lose off of CS. The ultimate for Perks, very ineffective there, so TSM should be able to step forward. Remember, they do have the Varus ultimate up. Perks has both his summoners. TSM looking to try to set up some sort of freeze with the 2 minions only. Is that a cannon wave? It is not. They will be able to build up a little bit of a freeze. We'll see how much of this actually pushes. Unfortunately for TSM, it's a cannon wave for them, so it's not even going to freeze. It's actually going to push to G2 still.
Maybe if you can zone them off long enough, you can get the next wave to spawn, get access to a few more creeps, but G2 aren't even that concerned about the all-in. It's going to come down to this ultimate from Sven. If he can connect it, maybe they can find the 2 kills. Has to step forward, the flash out, forced away.
Just 5 minions remaining. They just need to get these last couple. They don't even need to fight.
A lot of damage coming in. Perks has to be careful. The eyes are on the minion. The heals are now coming out. Mickey's just walking into the creep wave.
One more.
Close it out here. That's going to be it. G2 taking the title.
Best in the West bot